Bhí láthir táid sa Carraroe I Gunamara gan na Galway. So my name is Nicholson. I'm a GP, just graduated from the Sligo GP training scheme. I went to college in NUI Galway, did my engineer in Galway and then went straight onto the Sligo GP training scheme. So the first 2 years were spent in hospital, and I have to say they were brilliant 2 years because you're in specialties that are very relevant to general practice. You learn about the specialty, you know what hospitals do and what GPs do, and you can see the blending of the two areas. So for me and for most training schemes, it's obstetrics, emergency, psychiatry, and I also did general medicine and dermatology and paediatrics, and I really feel they train me well for going into general practice. And then for year 3 and 4, I'm as a GP registrar working in general practices. So some schemes do 2 practices, and in mine we did 3 practices, and it was lovely because I had a real variety between rural and urban and then suburban as well, group practice, single-handed, and it was just lovely working with different teams, different people. The scheme was absolutely fantastic. I loved all the other the trainees and the camaraderie that we had amongst ourselves. We were really good friends, and now I've moved to Galway, which I love, but I'd really miss the other trainees as well. I always knew I wanted to be a doctor, and over the years as a teenager and in college, I had actually considered dermatology. I had a huge interest in skin and did research in it, and then I did my GP module in college, and I spent my time out in Connemara in an incredible general practice with an amazing, inspiring lady. So when I was out there, it really opened up my eyes to the diversity of general practice, how much they do. It's not just the run-of-the-mill things, there's a lot of practical skills, there's emergencies, it's who all the people turn to. And it was such an incredibly inspiring experience that the GP then said to me, "Do you still want to do dermatology?" And I said, "No, I want to do general practice." And since then, I've never changed my mind. I finished college, did my intern year, went straight onto the GP scheme, and I absolutely love it. You never know what's going to come through the door. You can call someone from the waiting room. You may have seen them before. Sometimes you may think, "Oh, okay, I probably think what's going to happen here could become something completely different." There's the usual physical complaints. There's some things that can really puzzle you, and it's putting the pieces of the puzzle together. I get excited in the morning going into work and not knowing what's ahead of me in a great way, and just waiting to see what the day brings. General practice is a fabulous career, and I really love it. You really get to know your patients. As I said, you don't know what's going to come through the door. Huge diversity, and it's so rewarding. I feel so privileged to be a GP, to meet all the patients I have and that I will get to meet, and I couldn't see myself doing anything else. I really love it.